guys, how are you doing today? I am very excited to share this healing experience with you. So I posted a video on how to basically do your personalized New Year's ritual. The thing is, a lot of you guys have asked me, like, is there like a specific recipe for a ritual that you can share, something more like a guideline that we can follow instead of getting creative? Because some people don't feel entirely comfortable with the idea of rituals and creating their own if they don't have any experience doing so. So that's fine. I decided to share 2 additional videos on top of that one. This one is called How to Do a New Year's Healing. So what we're going to be focusing on is basically wrapping up the year 2017 and like by healing everything that is kind of like left unattended. And that way we're gonna open up for the next video, which is how to do your New Year's ritual with my own recipe. Okay, so basically what I want to share with you guys today is that every time a cycle closes, whether that's a New Year's, whether that's a birthday year, you know, like when you're close to your birthday, you feel like you're closing the chapter as well, right? So this time, since it's the New Year's what we're celebrating, I would love for you guys to evaluate everything that went on 2017 and really consciously kind of like close those chapters and really allow yourself to leave those things in the past in order to open the space for everything that we want to manifest and everything we want to experience in 2018, right? Yeah. Okay, so the first thing that I would love for you guys to do, step 1, will be to open a sacred space. Opening a sacred space is very simple. If you have no idea how to do this, you can go check out my other video, how to do your own personalized reading, New Year's ritual, sorry. And if you know how to do this already, do it in your own way. The way I love to open a sacred space is by calling in the energy of all 4 directions. That'll be north, south, east, and west. The angels, archangels, ascended masters are the spirits I call in. Also, I call in the elements, fire, earth, water, and air, just by calling them in literally. Like, my intention is for these energies to come into the space and create a protective bubble around me. That's the intention mainly, regardless of who you call or what energies you want there. Basically, what you want is to have a bubble of healing and protective energy around you to protect your space and protect your intentions for this ritual. Then after that, it's basically time to set your intentions. Intentions are ways in which you direct energy using a specific phrase, stating to the universe what is it that you want to get out of that ritual, or what does it mean for you? What do you want to get in exchange for the actions that you're doing? What's the result you want to get? So to do this healing, the intention goes something like this. My intention is for me to consciously bring into my awareness everything that happened in 2017 that is occupying space, perhaps draining my energy, or making me emotionally maybe unstable a little bit. And my intention through this process of healing is to release all of these energies in order to open space for the new year ahead and all the new experiences that we're going to be going through on 2018. Then you can say something like, my intention is for this to be 100% effective. I always love to do that at the end of everything just to make sure. And then you can just basically get ready in a quiet space, light a candle perhaps, or some incense or something like that to create a really nice atmosphere for you. Okay, so the first thing we're going to be healing is the cycles that you need to close. So all of those things that were left kind of like hanging. You said you were going to do this and then you never did, and then maybe the person never called you back and the energy just kind of like stayed there, just like waiting for something to happen, which will probably not happen. All of those commitments, all of those times you said you were going to go see someone, or every time you said you were going to do a project or a new idea and you shared it with someone, just close all of those cycles consciously just by writing them down on a piece of paper and basically stating to the universe, right here and now, I release all of these commitments. I am not gonna, come through, and I decide not to come through, so I just want to close this. Very simple, very easy, but you're gonna feel the difference because all of those things weigh on us in the back of our mind, even if we're not necessarily aware of that. Then the second thing would be a list of people to forgive. So I honestly believe that there's nothing to forgive, because every experience that we have with another person serves a purpose, and everything that we go through has a lesson, and that as it is has a value. So therefore there's nothing real to forgive. There's no error, there's no mistake. However, for our ego and for our mind, it's very easy to fall into blame and to blame others and to feel like others have wronged us. And even though that I believe is an illusion to a certain extent, it feels very real and it can be draining our energies. So we're going to be making, for number 2, a list of all the people we need to forgive and stating the same thing. Universe, right here and now, I release all of these people from any responsibility I feel they have towards me. I forgive them. I thank them for the lessons that they have brought to me. And if it's necessary for you, really try to like get the lesson behind what happened and just move on with that. It's going to be very liberating. Seems very easy, but you're going to feel it shift. Then we're going to do, number 3, that will be a list of things that we need to forgive ourselves for. We tend to be very hard on ourselves, consciously, unconsciously, voluntarily, involuntarily, but sometimes we wind up being a little harsh on ourselves. So let's make a list of all the things that we feel we maybe didn't accomplish in 2017, things that we kind of like messed up, you know, like mistakes we feel we made, or people that we didn't treat properly, or maybe things that we did to ourselves that we feel are not fair or just, or, you know, maybe we feel ashamed about a way we treated ourselves or something like that. Let's make a list of all of those things we need to forgive ourselves from. And then I'm going to encourage you to use a technique from Hawaiian shamanism called Ho'oponopono. If you're familiar with it, you know what to do. If not, it's a very simple mantra that holds so much power and so much wisdom. And there's so much behind it. We could do like a full class on Ho'oponopono. But the way I want you to use it is just to have these lists in front of you, both of them, or all of them, and point by point start healing each of them with Ho'oponopono, just by repeating, I'm sorry, I forgive you, I love you, thank you. I'm sorry, I forgive you, I love you, thank you. I'm sorry, I forgive you, I love you, thank you. These 4 words hold so much energy, and the way that this medicine works is just by basically repeating this mantra. You are kind of like invoking those energies of healing and forgiveness. So if you feel like you want to do the whole thing and make this ritual really strong, you can say that mantra maybe 10 or 15 times with each thing you put on the list. If you want to keep it simple, if you want to do it fast and take it easy, just choose the one that feels more heavy to you. If there's someone you need to forgive that really feels like, oh my God, I don't know if I'm going to be able to forgive that. Or towards yourself, I don't know if I'm going to be able to forgive myself for that. It's not going to be that easy. Choose those points that are mostly energy charged and use Ho'oponopono with those. And that's going to be amazing for your ritual. For your healing. Then the number 4 would be situations that we need to surrender to God. This list, all of these lists, we're going to use in our ritual as well. So if you want to do the ritual, make sure you write all of these lists in separate papers. Sorry, I mentioned that a little bit later in the video. But yeah, you can pass them into like separate, maybe post-its or separate pages. So the last one would be situations we need to surrender to God. Things we have no control over, things we feel disempowered about, things that we can't fix, and that they're very much draining us or affecting us emotionally and, you know, making it hard for us. So we're going to be doing a list of all those things, and in the ritual we're going to be surrendering that to God and the universe for that situation to be taken over and released from our own personal energy space. So by going through these steps, you're probably going to feel a lot of emotions coming to the surface. Allow those. Allow it, because that's how the healing occurs. So if you feel like crying, if you feel mad, or if you feel upset, or if you feel disappointed, allow those emotions. They are valid as well. And you're going to figure out very quickly that as soon as you bring those things to the surface and you release them, you're going to start feeling a whole lot better. And you're going to feel way more mentally organized for the year ahead. So if you want to do the ritual with me, and if you want to go and continue this healing and not only heal from the past year, but open the space to manifest what you want in the next year, check out my next video, which will be how to do your New Year's ritual with my own personal recipe. This was lovely, guys. It's amazing for me to share with you. So please, if you like this video, I'm going to be doing more of them. Please subscribe to my channel so you can get the notifications on your email and don't miss any one of them. And if you want to make my day, check out our website, awakenwildchild.com, where we have healing therapies, we have programs, we have meditations, we have a lot of beautiful things for those going through a spiritual awakening. Bye, guys.